Welcome back, everyone. Today's episode, I'm going to talk about the Real Housewives of New Jersey. It's kind of a recap, but not. I'm going to talk about Teresa and the stick that she's got up her ass and what's going on with her. Jennifer with the cheating scandal. Jackie's sickness. A little bit of disappointment in the season, how I'm feeling. So we'll be right back and get started. People are acting on a whole nother level on that. So can't wait to see that karma train coming through. Choo-choo. Mood of the day. Really? You gotta give us more credit than that. Some people, buckle up, buttercup. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. Welcome back, everyone, to Mona's Take. I am your host, Mona Rose, and we are here to talk about everything reality TV. I want to welcome all my new subscribers, and if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Helps my channel grow, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything I've got coming up. Alright, I'm going to start out with, I'm feeling a bit frustrated with the Real Housewives of New Jersey this year. Everything seems rushed. I don't think that they're getting enough stuff in. Every episode just seems like they're trying to compact too much stuff into one episode. A lot of people like a shorter season. I like a longer season. I feel like we get more out of it. But this is what they've dealt us. We have to deal with it. Talk about Teresa and the stick that she's got up her ass. We saw last night on the episode where she came to the team building meeting that they all had, tried to get together. Tracy is the one that put it on. Seemed kind of cool. Of course, Teresa gets there and she's pissed off from the word get-go. As soon as she walked up. Talking about throwing people off of the obstacle course that she doesn't like and crap like that. And I feel like production made her go to this and she didn't want to go to this. Because when she got there, she was out for blood. She was just so mean and hateful. Alright, she was going on and on about Margaret and Tracy from the moment she got there. She wasn't doing it. She didn't get harnessed up. She griped about it being stupid and unsafe. And she was just a bitch. Let's be honest. And she's pissed off at Margaret and Tracy for asking questions about Louis. But she's going to turn around and say that it's because Margaret let the cat out of the bag about Bill. To which Jackie said, well, who put the cat in the bag? It wasn't her, it was Bill. If you want to blame someone, blame him. Her and Margaret start going back and forth with words, and she tells Margaret that she looks stupid, and Margaret tells her that she looked stupid all last season, and the episode cuts with Teresa advancing towards her, kind of like her sister-in-law Melissa did with Jennifer, that she said wasn't right. So we'll see next week what happens with that. But I have a feeling that production is making her film with some of these people that she doesn't want to film with. And we all know if you don't get along with Teresa, in Teresa's mind, Teresa's the show. So you got to go. I'm surprised that they've kept Margaret in this long, because her and Margaret have gone round and round, back and forth. And what's funny is she's mad at Margaret for outing Bill when she did the same thing last year with Ethan. Only last year it wasn't true. So she started all these rumors about Ethan cheating last year. And what's the problem? It's just a rumor. I just repeated a rumor. And now you're mad at Margaret for doing the same thing. The hypocrisy in Teresa Giudice is absurd. It's her way or the highway. You either get along with her or she hates you and she's out for blood. I myself am sick of it. I would not be too disappointed if they showed a little bit less Teresa. Now we'll talk about Jackie. We saw in the beginning of the season that she was going to go for help for her eating disorder. I thought, that's great. She's admitting it. She's speaking it out loud. She's coming to terms with it. She's going to get out. Well, this episode we saw her saying Well, they want me to do inpatient, but I'm not doing inpatient because I have kids. And the second option was 3 hours a night, and I'm not taking that time away from my family. And the third option is a therapist that I can see on my own time. And I know what I need. That's what I'm going to go with. To me, it's almost like she's right back in denial. I mean, even her husband said, if that's what it takes to get you well, what's a few months versus a lifetime of sickness and possibly an early death? We all know these eating disorders, they go in and they damage your organs. You have a much less likelihood of a longer life if you continue down this road. I think if it were me and my husband said, go do what you need to do, I got this, I would go do what I needed to do if I was truly serious about getting well. And I don't think she's to that point yet. I hope she gets the help that she needs. I hope she finally realizes that she probably needs a little bit more help than just a therapist that she sees once a week. But we'll see how it goes. Jennifer's storyline, of course, is the affair and whether her marriage is going to last. And she's telling everybody that will listen that she doesn't feel like Bill's being supportive of her right now, that he's not giving her what she needs, that she put this away and she didn't deal with it. And now all these feelings are coming back and she's having to deal with it in the public. So she's wanting him to be a little bit more supportive of her and saying, I screwed up. I did you wrong. I got your back. I'm here. And he's not doing any of that. He actually tells her that when she's trying to talk about her and Marge's meeting and how it went well, and Margaret apologized to her, and she felt like that they were starting over and she didn't want to fight anymore and she was going to try to make amends with everyone. And Bill said, so you think that's good? That's fine. That's on you, but I don't want to be around them. And what did I say? I think Bill's going to come to the point where he's telling her, I'm not filming anymore. And it's either me and the kids or the show. I think we're getting to that point. It may not, but I see that's where this is leading. Because Bill's a doctor. He's got a reputation to protect. He doesn't want to be airing his dirty laundry on national TV when he's got a practice to think about. And we'll see how that goes and keep an eye on that. But Jennifer is truly not happy in her marriage. She doesn't feel like she's getting the emotional support that she needs. And that's important. This video is not going to be very long because honestly, it's the same old thing. I feel like I'm beating a dead horse. It's the same thing every week. Louis' scandals, Jennifer and Bill's scandals, Jackie's sickness, Teresa going off and just acting damn nuts. It's the same thing every week. And I'm kind of just getting tired of it, to be honest. So, the last thing I'm going to talk about is Louis and Teresa. Now, Louis got several lawsuits against him that have come out. Against his business, I should say. He is named as a defendant, but it's against businesses that he's involved in. There's 2 separate businesses. There's about 8 different lawsuits out alleging fraud, non-payment. One of them is a digital media company or something, and he's went against the practices as far as cold calling and telemarketing and stuff like that. And so individual people have sued him. There's 3 or 4 of those out there. There's also 2 lawsuits against 2 of his exes. And as far as I know, those have been resolved, which means that he's paid some money out to make them go away, in my opinion. Allegedly. So then Teresa gets on What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, and Andy asks her about a prenup. And she says no, she's not doing a prenup. I'm like, are you serious, Teresa? You spent a year in freaking jail. You spent a year away from your mother that died, that you didn't get to spend her last time with her her last few days or whatever with her, you had a year of that robbed from you. You did a year in jail away from your children. You paid restitution for Joe so that you could keep the house. You paid the house off. And there's all these rumors going around. I'm not even going to say rumors, because these are filed lawsuits. These are lawsuits that have been filed that are of public record. You can find them. So this is not even alleged or rumors or whatever. This is actual lawsuits that have been filed. And you still don't think you need a prenup? You've lost your damn mind. I'm sorry, you have lost your mind. If I had to do all of that and rebuild my life, when it comes to money, I wouldn't trust a damn soul. Do a prenup. What's to lose? If you get a divorce, it's just saying you get what's yours and he gets what his. Why would you not? And I saw a post on Twitter the other day that said that, and it's actually true, that Teresa really doesn't know Louis. She's been with him a year, yes, whatever. But he could have went back and watched every damn episode of these housewives over the last 12 years, seen how her ex-husband treated her, see what she needed, come in hot, give her exactly what she wants, and take her for everything she's worth. And if that happens, it's her own damn fault. That's stupidity not to have a prenup. Tell me what you think in the comments. Would you ask for a prenup? I would. Let me know in the comments. That's about all I have for you guys today. I will be back later on, probably tonight or in the morning, with the recap from Survivor. So that's all I have about this. I'll talk to you guys later. And as always, much love.